Hi everyone, Rachel Jensen here, broker owner of Luna Realty Belize on the beautiful island of Ambergris Caye. We are back to our top picks series. This is when we look at the market, see what's currently out there and available, and share with you what we recommend as our top picks. So I know many people have been inquiring about two-bedroom condos under 300,000. It is definitely a sweet spot for buyers who are coming into the market right now. It is slim picking, I will tell you that, but it's not bad picking. There are some really great options out there. So I'm going to share them with you. And then if you are interested in any of them, you'll see a corresponding number at the top of each slide of each part of the presentation. And what you do is just email us with that number, 12345, and let us know that you would like more information about it. This is really just meant to be a quick overview of what's out there. For all of the specifics, we can get those over to you. Just email us. But again, Rachel Jensen, and we're going to be focusing on the top two bedrooms under 300,000 here on Ambergris Caye. So before we get started, I just wanted to share a little bit about me. My name is Rachel Jensen. As mentioned, I am a board member for the Real Estate Association here in Belize. And I opened up a real estate company a couple of years ago after working with a developer for 10 years. In 2012, I came here to Ambergris Caye working with a real estate developer. Loved it so much that I decided to call it home, even though I was traveling all throughout Central America and Latin America, going to their other properties. But Belize is always where I ended up coming back. And as mentioned, this is where I live. This is my full-time residence, originally from the States, but I gotta say, you do get used to the Caribbean living down here after being here for more than a decade, that's for sure. So Ambergris Caye is about 26 miles long. And when I reference these locations, I'm going to be saying X amount of miles north, X amount of miles south. And just look here at the screen and follow my cursor. So where you see this yellow pin on the map of Ambergris Caye, that yellow pin is the bridge. The corresponding bridge is right over here on the left-hand side. And once you go over the bridge, then you're considered to be up north. And once you're up north, I'm going to refer to properties being half a mile north, 3 miles north, however many miles north of the bridge they are. Now, when I refer to being south, that means south of San Pedro town, south of San Pedro town. So right over here, you see that little indicator, the little line that says south. Then I'm going to be referring to the properties south of the heart of San Pedro. So I have a few quick tips for you to remember. This is really important, especially if you are new to real estate here in Belize. I do want to say that Belize is primarily a cash market for foreigners. Traditional bank financing for a foreigner is not common. However, if you will need financing, there are about 20 to 25% of the sellers who are offering financing. However, it's short-term financing. And what I mean by short-term, it's typically a 3 to 5 year term. You're still going to be expected to put 50% down, and the interest right now is anywhere from about 8 to 10%. So bear that in mind. Otherwise, of course, cash is king. Cash has been king here for decades, but some sellers will offer financing, and I did mention that on the slides forward if the property is offering seller financing. In addition to that, allocate an additional 10% for closing. On top of the list price, you are going to be responsible for the closing fees. It is an 8% stamp tax. That's a title transfer tax that goes to the government, and then 2-ish% that goes to the closing attorney or the closing agent. I say ish because it's not exactly 2%, but I would say if you're allocating about 10.5%, you're gonna be good to go. And last but not least, Belize is not cheap, especially the Keys. I know a lot of time people are thinking because Belize is in Central America and Central America is a developing part of the world that they're able to get beachfront bargains here. And yes, you can still find bargains if you're comparing the properties to other Caribbean countries. However, and I just did a whole session on the costs here, which I can hyperlink below in the description, but just bear that in mind is while 300,000 is definitely a healthy budget for property, especially if you are able to pay cash, that, you know, it's really just the beginning of the two-bedroom market here. So, but I also say, you know, when you look at it, what prices will be today compared to what they'll be in 5 to 10 years, it will of course be less expensive today than it will be in 10 years from now. So, all right, let's highlight. I have top 5 properties right now that are under 300,000 that are 2 bedrooms. So this one right here, it's a 2-bed, 2-bath. It's about half a mile south of town, and I call it the breezy beachfront close to town. It is a little bit smaller at about 700 square feet, but what you're going to notice also is that the interior is a little outdated. But if your budget is about 300,000, then you can see you have lots of wiggle room to do upgrades to the interior here. So if you're looking for that beachfront view, this is it. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. You're right there, easy access on that ground floor, the first floor. There is a pool within this community as well. But as you can see, it does need a bit of sprucing up inside, and also sprucing up, I would say, the furniture a little bit too. But it is coming as is for 225, and there is seller financing available. This is a great option for somebody who wants to be close to town. You can walk right up the beach into San Pedro town, be in town in 10, 15 minutes, depending on your pace of walking, but very, very central spot for somebody who's looking to be on the beach. Now, if you're looking to be north of the bridge, this property is half a mile north of the bridge. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a top floor on the 3rd floor, 1,400 square feet, going for $229. Now, this complex here is quite popular for expats. We have a lot of long-term rentals within this area as well, because you are, I mean, pretty much just right over the bridge. Farmhouse Fresh, which is a great local produce stand. They also have sandwiches and coffee and breakfast, a very popular spot, a little burger place across the street as well. So you do tend to find a lot of expats who are gravitating to this location just because of the simple ease and convenience of it. Just north of the bridge. This is, again, great complex. If you're thinking about spending time here, perhaps you got to put this property in the long-term rental market. I think it would be fabulous at that. However, do note also that you can put in the vacation rentals if that is something that is important to you. Note the HOA there, it's $640 a month. That does include insurance. Now, please reach out though when you see the HOA numbers to see what it includes. Every complex is different. Some include insurance, some include exterior maintenance, most include exterior maintenance, but you get what I'm saying. It's a variety there. And I'm actually going to go back because this is what I wanted to reference to you is the numbers. Number 1. So if this is a property that's of interest to you, just reference number 1 and then info at Luna Realty Belize. We'll get you the details. Info at lunarealtybelize.com. If this is a property that is of interest to you, reach out. It is number 2, option number 2, and this is a 2-bed, 2-bath for 1,400. That's 1,400 square feet for $229. Option number 3 here. This is located about 1.5 miles south of town. So golf cart ride, it's about 10 minutes from the heart of the downtown area. Note there are about 60 condos, 1 and 2 bedroom within this complex. And this property is solely dedicated to owners who want to come and go, owners who want to live there, and long-term rentals. You cannot be doing nightly rentals in this complex. That was a decision decided by the community members. They didn't want vacationers coming in and out. So if you're thinking about spending more time here or you're looking to cater to the long-term rental market, this could be a great option for you. This is located on the ground floor. And as you can see the picture there on the left-hand side, there is a nice view of the Caribbean waters. So you do have those sea views, and it was recently upgraded as well. The kitchen, you can see with the stainless steel appliances. Again, we have more pictures and more everything if you want that. This is just a quick overview. This one I mentioned, you just have sea views. This is going for $259. All right, option number 4. If you're looking for a 2-bedroom that is close to town as well, 0.5 mile south, this is located on the 1st floor. This, I would say, is the most affordable property at a branded hotel. What I mean by branded hotel, it has the international name recognition. This one specifically is the Best Western. You can put this property in the Best Western rental program if you want. You don't have to. You can live here full time, come and go, put in the long-term rental market, but you have a lot of flexibility. What a lot of people like about this specific property is that it does also come with amenities. So you have the pool, the fitness center, a pickleball court, and then you're also able to be in town in just a couple of minutes. So convenience, accessibility for sure. This one was just reduced to $279.9, and this one's about 1,100 square feet. Again, this is really just an overview. Reach out to us if you would like additional information about any of these properties that you're seeing here. This is option number 4, the most affordable 2-bedroom at a branded hotel. And then number 5, this is our Northern Retreat. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath, and it's located about 9.5 miles north. So this is great for somebody who wants to be out of town. It's about a 50-minute golf cart ride, 50-minute golf cart ride from the heart of the downtown area, located within a resort residential complex. So you can live here, rent it out short term. They do have an in-house rental management company that can take care of the rentals for you. It's located in the second or the back building over here. And they say sea views. I would say it's a bit of a stretch to say sea views, but you are going to be located here in this building right over here on the 2nd floor. So this one about 1,500 square feet, so a really nice size, and going for $299. Reach out to us. I understand there's not a lot of pictures. Reach out to us. We can get those over to you. All right, so I'm going to do a quick recap of this. One is the breezy beachfront close to town, option number one. And again, just email us there, info@lunarealtybelize.com with this specific number if you would like the details. Number two is convenience and ease. This is located just north of the bridge in a popular expat community. This one is convenience and ease just north, option number two. Option number three is sea views with an upgrade. This is a long-term rental property or property that you're going to be living in or coming and going from. Does not permit nightly rentals. And this is about a mile and a half south, about a 10-minute golf cart ride from the heart of downtown. If you're looking for ultimate flexibility when it comes to a rental program and a building that is very, very well built, this is a great option for you. It is the most affordable 2-bedroom at a branded hotel, option number four. And then option number five here is that Northern Retreat 2-bed, 2-bath, located about 9.5 miles north, number 15C. And I do have a couple bonuses for you. So let me jump into those. This is a modern 2-bedroom with Caribbean views. And I'm bringing this one up, even though it's $535, because there is seller financing. So if you're able to put down in cash under $300, this could fulfill that for you. And then you'd be able to do the seller financing. Sometimes seller financing can be negotiable. So I didn't put any numbers or terms up here because that is a bit flexible. There is that negotiation aspect to it. But I at least wanted to share this with you if you're looking for something a little bit more modern, something that maybe has been upgraded already so that you don't have to. This one's going for $535. This is also located about a mile and a half south with that seller financing. That's bonus number one. If you're interested in bonus number one, reach out to us. And I have one more bonus for you. And that's actually, it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. I know here specifically we're going to be talking about 2 bedrooms, but if you're thinking you want something a little bit larger, but thought that a 3-bedroom was out of the price range, this one is just coming on the market. It's located in a small 10-unit complex about 2 miles south, and it is in a more residential area, I would say, but you have really, really incredible lagoon views. You have balconies on 3 sides of the unit, and they overlook the balcony, the canal. It's really stunning. So it was recently updated as well. I know all new air conditioning units in there. So it's in great condition. This one is already being long-term rented. So if you're looking for an investment, you can just keep those people in the rental, the long-term rental, and you'll have that monthly income coming in. So this is located on the top floor, the 3rd floor. And again, that beautiful wraparound balcony, but it does have a pool here on site, and it also has a little dock. So if you have a little boat that you want to park up, you're certainly able to do that. All right, what I would recommend is reaching out if you'd like additional information about anything that we just talked about. Also, our team here at Luna Realty Belize, we truly believe in education and have tons of complimentary resources for you. This is just one of the many. This is the Belize Real Estate Overview, top considerations to explore and questions to ask yourself. I, again, highly recommend that you reach out if you are new to the real estate market here. If you're planning to come down and see properties, we have an incredible team that is here to listen to what you're looking for and then show you what is on the market. Again, my name is Rachel Jensen. I look forward to hearing from you, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.